With the sorting over, the headmaster stands to greet the students. He's trying to stay positive despite the growing darkness in the world. Welcome, students, to another year at Hogwarts. Now, before we begin, I wish to explain a certain riddle, given the current climate outdoors.
The Great Hall is listening intently. Lily is especially keen, hoping to learn more about the world she's just entered. I lurk from beneath and often behind. My deeds are a mirror of the ones in your mind. I'm everyone's, and yet nothing, a shade and a shape. But indulge in my spirit, and there is no escape. The hall fills with silence. Everyone is unsure whether to applaud or not, as Dumbledore continues. Perhaps we could use some varied perspectives to uncover this mystery, a more circular approach.
At the wave of his wand, the Great Hall becomes a blur, and the long house tables transform into smaller circular ones, and in the very center is a giant cake with frosting in all the house colors. Pleased with himself, Dumbledore takes his seat. Now think hard and eat harder. Enjoy.
The magic settled, and Lucius Malfoy seized an opportunity, casting a long shadow over his cousin, Sirius. Enjoying your cowardice, cousin? Mother is probably already burning your name off the tapestry.
Let her burn it, Sirius growls. I don't care. You will, Lucius sneers. You aren't a lion, you are a stray dog. And when you finally start starving, don't come begging at our door.
Sirius tried to hide his fear in the noise of the hall, but from across the room, James noticed his body language change. He needed to cheer Sirius up. James's eyes fell on the giant mixed house cake. What a silly idea, he thought. It was like putting a powder keg next to a candle, and suddenly he had an idea. Remus Lupin noticed the exploding ivy trap peeking out from James's hand. His eyes met James, and what he saw surprised him.
Remus realized that James's mischievous look was nothing more than a mask. A mask similar to what he saw in his own eyes every day. But what was he hiding from?
Whatever it was, first time in his life, Remus realized he might not be all that different from these other boys, at least not so different than James. And while James plotted, across the hall, Lily was desperate for a quiet moment with her best friend. Sev, look, we're at the same table now. Maybe this is how the whole year could be. I'm still here for you.
Still here for me. You threw your lot in with them and think we can still be friends.
I didn't choose. The Sorting Hat. A slithering second year interrupts her. Don't touch him, filth.
Snape shakes his head and pushes back his chair. I think I'll go to another table.
Lily watched her best friend slip away into the dark.
Right as James Potter made his move, stuffing the exploding ivy trap directly into the frosting. The ivy detonates. Thrashing ivy and cake explode outward, covering everyone and everything.
Look at him! You look beautiful, Lucius.
What were you thinking, Potter?
James thought he was saving a friend. Lily just saw the boy who blew up her chance to make amends with Severus.
From the shadows, Snape watched the Gryffindors laugh in the wreckage as Filch, the caretaker, dragged James to detention, his eyes fixed on Lily. She was one of them now. Nothing would be the same.
And at the front of the hall, Dumbledore sighs. He asked them to face their shadows. Instead, they were all feeding them.